Okay, hello and welcome to another episode of Branches Arcade Assault. Today, we are playing Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior, which is, kind of one of the fighting games that kind of started it all, really. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, I do not feel comfortable trying to play this on the highest difficulty, so I'm going to probably kick it down to... I'll bring it down to 6 and see how it goes. Because, I'll be totally honest, I tried recording this on 7, I got to like stage 3 and got stuck for like 25 minutes. But anyway, enough rambling, let's just get right on into it. So, this being the original version of Street Fighter 2, we only have Ryu, Ken, Chun, E Honda, Blanka, Zangief, Dhalsim, and Guile, because the boss characters would be playable later in Hyper Fighting. And then, like, DJ, Fei Long, Cammy, and T-Hawk, and Akuma, they would be added later in, like, new challenges in Super Turbo, and the later variations of Street Fighter 2. But this is the original version, basically. Although I'm playing the Super Nintendo version, so, I'm playing the Super Nintendo version of the original World Warrior, I guess. So, stage 1, we have Chun-Li, and I'll be totally honest, I don't know. Okay, I kind of want to say I'm playing this today because the Street Fighter 6 beta is going on, but to be totally honest, I kind of just felt like playing some Street Fighter and I didn't know which one. And, like, I played a bit of Street Fighter 5 earlier because I nearly have the Platinum Trophy for it. And by nearly, I mean I only have the trophy for getting 1 million fight money left to get, and I'm like 271,000 off. However, I busted out the calculator for it. If I get every character that I don't already have, and just do like the first 2 things of survival with them, I should pretty much be in range. I should be able to get enough fight money to get that 1 million. Although, the kind of annoying and stupid thing about that is, like, by the time I, like, have all those characters and have the 1 million fight money, I'll have had to have bought Champion Edition to, like, have all the characters. I was trying to have, like, all stages, all colours, all costumes and everything. So, effectively, the fight money would be worthless to have. It's just kind of sitting there. Also, yes, we did just lose on stage 1. This is going to be a frequent occurrence, because I'll be honest, I am garbage at old fighting games. I wouldn't dare say I'm good at new ones, but still. I will be totally honest, original Street Fighter 2 is a game I have played before today. What? Sorry, I'm just taken aback by that chip damage. That chip damage was out of this world. What was that? But yeah, I'll be totally honest, the most I've played of Street Fighter 2 before attempting to record this just now, and playing a tiny bit of it on like the Xbox Live Arcade many years ago, which was like a demo where you only had, I think in the demo for it you had Guile and Ryu, and you could only do like 2 stages of arcade mode, and you would obviously just fight those 2. But yeah, so that is the most I've ever really played of Street Fighter 2. No, I think I also had like the trial version of the Super Turbo HD Remix, or whatever it was called. The other one that was on Xbox Live as well. Anyway, I had the trial version of that, but now I got the full one. So I am not someone who's really played a lot of Street Fighter 2. Like, admittedly, my main kind of playing of Street Fighter has been with 4 and 5. Also, I'm recording this on May 20th. So, as I'm recording this, the Street Fighter 6 beta is currently ongoing. And I'm sure you may be wondering, but Ranch, why don't you just play the Street Fighter 6 beta? It's the new one. It's coming out in like 2 weeks. The answer to that is I don't have a Series X or a Series S. I don't have a PS5. And I think if I tried to put Street Fighter 6 on my PC would explode. like, I joke about it a lot, but my PC is genuinely, like, really old. I do need to... I probably should just look into getting an upgrade, because I'll be real, I don't think it's gonna be super sustainable. I've been having a lot of issues with, like, freezing and crashing lately. Just as a general convenience thing, not even just for, like, recording and stuff. It'd just be, you know, convenient to have something that just is consistently working again. Anyway. So we managed to take the second round against Blanco, so that's good. I'll be honest, I always liked Blanco. I know that people kind of meme on him and don't like him because he's a bit random sometimes, I suppose. But I don't know, I've always liked Blanco. I think that's probably because when I first played Street Fighter, fun fact, the first Street Fighter I ever played, outside of that demo for, I think it was Hyper Fighting, the first one I ever properly sat down and played a little bit of was the version of Alpha 3 on the PSP. And I had no idea what I was doing, because I couldn't even understand the motion inputs at the time, so I didn't know how to do a Hadouken or a Tatsu or a Shoryuken or anything. And obviously, that wasn't ideal. But then eventually Street Fighter 4 came out, and I did eventually learn how to do stuff in Street Fighter 4. I say that, but I could never do, I think it was Vega, it was Vega, Guile, and I think El Fuerte. I could never do their super. Like, I never understood what motion it wanted me to do for them. Like, it was a weird kind of, like, triangular shaped one. I never understood what the input for that was supposed to be. Like, I managed to occasionally just mash it out and somehow... Like, I managed to occasionally do it just by kind of mashing, but, like, I never understood what the input actually was, so I could never do it consistently. There's also a certain level of irony in that, where I couldn't... where, as a result of that, it made me never want to play Guile in Street Fighter 4. And then I ended up playing a lot of them in Street Fighter 5. Although, admittedly, I played a lot of them in 5, primarily just because... Like, I started playing them mostly because I played Ken, and I basically just realized, man, seemingly everyone online just plays Ken, Ryu, or Kage. Note, when I was playing... This was an observation I noted when I was trying to go through ranks to get to gold. Obviously, there was other characters I'd see, but they were by far the three most frequent. And I should also probably note, this was at, like, end of 2019, early 2020, I think? I'd have to, like, double check on my trophy list, because I did eventually get to gold. So, I was happy with that. I know it was 2020, I know that it's either 2019 or 2020. I know that it was before, like, Rose and Luke and all them were in the game. Like, I know that E Honda was in at that point. Also, we managed to beat Geef, so that's good. Also, you will note I am probably just gonna spam Hadoukens a lot throughout this, which is actually contrary to how I tend to normally play. Okay, so we comfortably lost that first round to Guile, but you know what, it'll be fine. Also, 10 out of 10. Iconic meme theme, here we go. Also, the main takeaway here is that maybe, like, if I know Street Fighter stuff sometimes, and it's that jumping in on Guile sometimes, you know, sometimes that just means you're gonna catch a flash kick, so, you know, maybe not always the best idea to jump in on Guile. Like that. I'll be honest, I never understood why Guile... I did it again. I remember one time I went to a convention and I was just playing some matches of Tekken in the game room, and someone mentioned it to me. Like, someone pointed it out, and I've remembered it ever since. Because there was someone who clearly played a lot more Tekken, and I distinctly remember this, because they immediately identified that I was someone who'd played a lot more Street Fighter than Tekken lately, because I was jumping a lot. And honestly, I thought that, like And then when I actually looked back on like playing Tekken, it's like, yeah, I really don't jump all that much playing Tekken. Also, wait, who do I have left after this? I still have, do I still have Dalsum? I think I still have Dalsum. I still have Dalsum, I still have Ken, I still have Honda. And do you even do a rematch? Do you do a mirror match in this one? I don't imagine you do. Either way, we managed to win, so I'll take... Oh, yeah, right. that was round 1. Okay. I'm kind of amazed that that kick landed. Also, one thing I immediately noticed is they really, like, the AI in this game mashes out of stun so fast. Like, genuinely, what is the point of getting stun if they just mash out of it that fast? Like, I just need to land a hit. Actually, I can probably just chip them out, can't I? I say that, but I also need to be a bit careful. There we go. I know that I'm playing maybe a bit lame, but honestly, I'll be honest, with old fighting games, I'll take any advantage I can get. Okay, bonus stage. I don't know what the optimal strategy for this is. Maybe it's a Tatsu? Oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe it's actually just, maybe it's just the heavy kick. Because, I mean, it seems to be working. Oh no, oh no. It's no longer working. Yeah, there's no way I got this done. Well, today I learned you can fail these bonus stages. First time I've ever managed one of that. But hey, we've now beaten 4 of our opponents. Okay, up next is Dalsum, who I have never enjoyed fighting. Like, in any Street Fighter, I've never enjoyed fighting Dalsum. He's always been a character that I've just kind of been a bit irritated by. I remember during my time playing Street Fighter V's ranked mode, I think I saw Dalsum like 3 times. No, it was definitely more than 3. It was probably like 6 or 7. It was definitely less than 10. And but like, I think I beat him once. Like, I don't know. I just could not win against Dalsum players, and I didn't really like know anybody who plays Dalsum. So it's like, you know, just it's also, it's just like knowledge in a matchup that's like a bit uncommon. Sometimes it's a bit difficult to know, but you know what? It happens, and fortunately it wasn't a particularly common character. Like, I did realize a few things in my time playing Street Fighter 5, though. Like, some characters I very much enjoy fighting. Others, I really didn't. And there's some characters that I really hope do come back in 6, that may or may not have been in 5, but I can explain why it was at a later time if I need to. Okay, so match 6. It's against E Honda, okay. So, basically, for Street Fighter 6, I don't know why I want Adon to be added in as DLC, but, like, I don't know, I would quite like to see Adon come back. I think he's a cool character, even though I've never really played him. I always thought he was just a really cool character. Like, I think, like, I wouldn't mind if Menat came back, to be totally honest. When she was shown for Street Fighter 5, like, when Menat was announced for Street Fighter 5, the following statement may be a bit controversial. Honestly, if they just said, yeah, Menat is just replacing Rose, I wouldn't have really minded. I've never really liked Rose all that much. And also, I'm realizing maybe I should just spam Hadoukens here, because he seems to be very good at responding to any jump in with just, I think that's just a standing H. Okay, so we lost to E Honda. Out of all characters, that wasn't one I was expecting. Okay, so I think we'll fight Honda, then Ken, and then we should start the 4 Heavenly Kings to wrap up, I think. Because in this one, Vega, Bison, Sagat, and Balrog, I think they're... Like, I know they're boss only in this one. Well, in this version, and they would be playable in... Which version was it playable in? I think it was Hyper Fighting. I want to say it was Hyper Fighting where they were first playable. Also, I remember when I first learned about Street Fighter. It took me a rather staggering amount of time to properly understand and why Balrog, E Honda, and Vega were referred to sometimes as Boxer, Dictator, and Claw, and I never understood it for ages. And then I actually did understand it, and it was like, oh, this actually makes perfect sense. You know, because M. Bison is the Dictator character, Balrog's a Boxer, and Vega fights with a Claw. So, you know, that made a lot more sense to me. Man, 100 hand slap does a lot. Also, that standing chop is a lot. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever been defeated by a single button quite as efficiently. Like, I say that, but there's probably been some fighting games where I've been thoroughly defeated by a single button. And by that I mean, hi, one move in one of the Mortal Kombat. How you doing? Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not winning this one. So, I think my number of continues has just doubled against E Honda of all characters. Like, I'll be honest, wouldn't have expected E Honda to be a character I was gonna have a struggle with, but here we are. Okay. I will say, however, the Honda Cento is a stage I think I've always thought it looks really cool. But if he's just gonna spam 100 hand slap and just kind of stand still, I might as well just throw fireballs all day. Because if I can't get in, if I can't get in on him, and I can't throw him or anything, I might as well just go for it. Because, like, I don't know, he doesn't seem to really want to fight. There we go, got him. Okay, we took a round. But yeah, I always thought the Honda Cento was a kind of cool stage. And I think it's probably my second favourite stage in this one. Actually, no, God, what's it called? I think it's the Gold Bullion Casino or whatever it's called. Whatever Balrog's stage is. It's just, I always remember that one being really cool. I liked seeing that one come back in Street Fighter 5. I also just like, I don't think I like Ken's stage in this one, I just like Ken's theme, if that makes sense. Because to be fair, Ken's theme music has always just been really cool. And do I feel bad about spamming Hadokens to victory? Yes, but I'm also evidently not winning, so, yeah, turns out maybe I'm just bad at spamming things. Okay, well, we lost that round. But we can pull it back. We can pull it back. Oh, what I would not give for a side switch. Which move? My kingdom for a side switch move. It also probably helps if I alternate the kind of speed of the Hadokens, so if I just, you know, throw out a mix of lights, mediums, and heavies. Or maybe just pressure off Hadokens to get in something else. Excuse me? How much damage did that do? I don't even have words on that. Okay, let's switch characters. Let's switch and go... You know what? Let's switch and try Dhalsim. I say that, this is going to be the most I'm probably going to play Dhalsim. Because, I'll be honest, he is, not my character very much. I'm also realizing, in this one... Oh, wow. Wait, why can I not... How do I do the move? Does he not have... No, he did it when I fought him. How do I do his kind of slow dive kick and it's like a human missile thing? I don't know how to do them in this. Wait, what's Yoga Fire Fun? Okay, I guess I just slightly messed up the input. Okay, yeah, Dalsum was a mistake on my part. I will say, I always thought Dalsum looked really cool, especially in Street Fighter V. I feel like Dalsum was one of those characters who, like, just a couple of little changes made him look so cool. Like, I didn't really care all that much for him in Street Fighter 4, but in Street Fighter 5, he looked sick. Like, I really liked his design in Street Fighter 5. Okay. Okay. You know what? We're getting progress. Like, I say we're getting progress, we nearly had a perfect. You know, and then we kind of threw half a round away. But we did take the win, and that's what matters. Yeah, I'm here in a world where I have lost like 4 or 5 times to E Honda. Now, no disrespect meant to the E Honda players of the world. He's just not a character. I know when I think of characters that I've historically struggled with in arcade mode in Street Fighter, E Honda is not one of them. I mean, I say that, but the character that I think I have historically struggled with the most, well, of the ones that are in this game anyway, I think, like, I know they are still coming up, and by that I mean, hi Sagat, how you doing? Just a little note, I remember when I was playing Street Fighter 4, because I wanted to be arcade mode with everyone, partially for, you know, the achievements, partially because I kind of consider, like, a fighting game done in terms of, like, seeing everything. That, like, okay, I beat arcade mode with every character. So I wanted to be arcade mode with everyone. And then I was playing Dalsum, and I had 2 back-to-back awful matches. Like, I consider just quitting out and starting over, because it probably took me about an hour to beat them both. Because I got Zangief, and I got Sagat back-to-back. And I straight up could not beat them. I struggled more beating them than I struggled with fighting Seth. Although I eventually did. Eventually I felt like I started to kind of figure out Seth as a boss character. And started to get increasingly less irritated by him. By him, her, it. Whatever Seth is in Street Fighter 4. Oh, and, yeah. Special mention, though, goes to another character who's actually a new character added in Street Fighter 4, because I remember struggling, during arcade mode as Chun-Li, because, well, obviously, so Street Fighter 4 was the first one that I properly played. You know, it was also the first one I didn't have to play on a PSP, so, advantage to that, where I had access to, like, a full roster, but I straight up could not beat Crimson Viper. Like, the fight with Viper as Chun, I distinctly remember it happens in the brewery stage. I don't know how to pronounce words sometimes. It happens in the brewery stage. That's a double KO, right? So I lose, right? No? Oh, we love to see that. I've played so many fighting games where if you get the double KO, it's like, no, you lost. Like, your health bar went to 0. It's like, no. Although, let's be real, his health bar hit 0 first. Like, did we both get knocked out by an attack within, like, the same second? Yeah, but his health bar hit 0, like, a microsecond earlier. Okay, I just need to land one hit. One hit. Gonna... I'm gonna lose. No. Oh, why did I do a light? That was awful. I nearly threw that so hard. I have 0 health left. I got 0 health points for that. Okay, so up next is Balrog. Oh no, wait. Okay, it is Balrog. Yeah, I always really liked this stage. And seeing it fully, like, properly realized as, like, in HD and everything in Street Fighter V was so cool. Yeah, this is probably gonna go pretty badly, though. Okay, so lost round 1. I will say I did quite like playing Balrog a lot in Street Fighter 4. I never really played him all that much in 5 though. Also, I am noticing that this is a lot. I know this is kind of like a boss rush. I mean, I guess technically a fighting game arcade mode might as well all be a boss rush. But I did realize that, like, he got a lot of stun very quickly. Like, he hit me like twice and I was out. And got stunned, so, that's a little concerning. Need to worry about that a bit, I think. Okay, if I just jump. Okay. I want to win a round with a Shoryuken against someone at some point in this playthrough, because I haven't done it yet, I think. I mean, then again, I think I just want to land a Shoryuken. Because honestly, I think I've only landed Hados, and like, maybe one Tatsu. Well, there goes another round. Okay. So, you know, things maybe we aren't doing the best. I will say, from that one little, like, kind of lost quote, I think I got, like, I think it's kind of interesting to see how, oh, we just got perfected. Well, that wasn't great, was it? Yeah, like, I don't know, I feel like this version of Balrog is a lot more kind of chilled out, I guess. It's like, Balrog in the current games is, like he is very much, like, all in on, nah, I just want the money. Okay, so far so good this round. I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. Yeah, I spoke way too soon for that first round. That came out faster than my Hadoken could. But you know what? I nearly took a round, and I will call that a bit of a win. So, I think I'm on like 8 continues now. Okay, we landed a hit with a Hadoken, landed a Tatsu. Okay, the Shoryuken didn't knock down, but it did. Like, I managed to. But since I got to do a heavy punch into a heavy Shoryu as like a cancel, I did get a lot of damage out from there. So honestly, I'm pretty okay with that. And, okay, 2 hits on the Tatsu is pretty good. Big hit into a throw. Now. Oh, wait, I got stunned. Okay, yeah, let's just back out here and just spam Hadokens to victory, I suppose. Never mind. I've never known a charge character come flying out with... I've never seen a charge character come out with charge attacks so fast. Like, that was kind of ridiculous. Like, I know that he's a charge character. Balrog's always a charge character, I think. Wait, is he a charge character in Street Fighter 5? I know he's a charge character in 4. I remember he's a charge character in 4. But, like, I'm pretty sure Balrog is a charge character. How is he coming out with these so fast? You know, I'm not going to complain about Tatsu hitting 3 times there, because, well, it worked. It very clearly worked in my favor. So, let's hopefully manage to take a second round. Because, I'll be honest, this is the first of the 4 boss characters. So, this could end up taking a little while. Especially if this is the easiest one. DP on Wake Up. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's burned into the soul of every Shoto player. But the classic, what if I just DP on Wake Up? Surely they won't think that. Surely they won't expect me to do it again. And then Mien says, of course I did it again. Why would I not? Why would anyone not DP on Wake Up? I think that's just like the internal Ken player. Wait, is it only for... Okay, I guess it's like maxed out damage on one side. Okay. Well, I am failing another one of these challenges. I have failed both of these bonus stages. Because, as it turns out, I forget how they work in this one. Anyway, let's go fight Vega. So, my knowledge on Vega on the Flamenco Tavern is actually more to do with, well, once again, Street Fighter V. Because, I'll be honest, I remember seeing a few Vega players in my time playing this. Like, in my time playing Street Fighter V to get gold for ranked, I remember seeing Vega players every now and then, and they almost all did the exact same thing. If they had player one side, their stage would almost always be Flamenco Tavern. They would always try to do all the wall moves, and as soon as they were losing, they'd just quit. Like, I'm really sorry to the Vega players that, you know, don't do that. But man, it was a lot of them. Like, it happened so frequently. Okay, let's try switching characters again. Let's try Geef. Let's go back to let's try playing Geef. Because at this point, you know, I think I've only played Ryu. I think I played like one match with Dalsum. But like, I would quite like to at least attempt other fighters in this. That was a massive hit. Wow. Can I land an SPD? Can I land an SPD? Can I not get perfected? Is probably a better question. Well, the answer there is evidently no, I cannot not get perfected. I am very quickly realizing that Vega on this stage is maybe a bit of a... Maybe he's a bit of a menace. That, and he loves to jump. He jumps so much. Do I have an anti-air? Does anyone in this game have, like, a proper, true anti-air? Like, I know I could probably, like, jump up on the end, maybe trade with him. I know that I could maybe catch him out of the air with a Shoryuken. Okay, you know, let's try Guile. Guile might work. Now, here's the logic. I'm just gonna hold down, and he'll jump eventually, right? He'll jump at me. When in doubt, just wait it out. Also, Tantan, and, the things, you know, sometimes you learn a couple of things playing charge characters, and it's just like, well, just, you know, holding down left, that way you can charge, like, holding, like, diagonal down, and so you can get both at the same time, is pretty handy. I mean, it's not gonna help here, I'm still evidently losing pretty badly, but hey, we got a hit in. We got a couple of actual hits, so you know what? I'll call it an improvement. So, but yeah, my big takeaway here is, man, I am really bad at Street Fighter 2. But hey, we have half a round. Oh, yeah, right, I can't hit him off the wall, I don't think. So, when he does that, I just need to kind of be prepared to react to whatever he's doing, I think. I will say, I always thought the fact that Vega could just, like, do a German suplex was kinda sick. But yeah, I can't hit him off there, so he basically just gets free moves. In theory, he could chip me to death by doing that. Like, because it seems like he can jump off of a wall, do a move that I have to block, then reattach to the wall where he's invincible. This is one of the worst fighting game matches I have ever seen. Like, I know, if I was playing this in an arcade, I would feel like I was getting robbed. Okay, you know what? We landed a couple of hits. nearly had a round. We nearly had a round. Wait, I haven't taken a single round yet.
Round 2, fight!
So yeah, that's a really kind of sad thing for me to have just realised. I haven't taken a single round against him yet. Okay, you know what? He's just gonna stick himself to the wall every time, isn't he? Oh, he does. No, he doesn't even have to, because I can't do anything about it. Because I can't do anything about it. Okay, Chun seems a bit better on that. Does she not have Kikokens in this one, though? Back to Chun. Back to Chun.
Round 1, fight!
Because, like, I feel like once I beat Vega, I feel comfortable. Like, I beat Vega and I feel comfortable to beat Sagat and I feel comfortable to beat Bison, I think. Like, genuinely, I think it's just Vega. I think Vega is absolutely, like, what's the term? Like, the cork in the bottle? Like, once I get through Vega, I feel comfortable saying I can beat the rest. Like, I might not beat Sagat and Bison first try, but I guarantee they will take less attempts combined than Vega has. Like, I feel very comfortable in that statement. Okay, decent hit, decent hit. Another, got another one, got another one. One more. I finally got him. It took like 40 minutes, but I got him. Never again. Never, ever again. Bring on Sagat.
Round 1, fight!
Also, I will say, Sagat's stage, absolutely iconic. Okay, that was a lot of damage from that Tiger Uppercut, but you know what? I can understand why Sagat would do a ton of damage. Dude is like 7 foot fat. He's like 7'3". Like, he's like a 7'3" massive like Muay Thai practitioner. Like, I can fully believe that Sagat is kind of, you know, not gonna go down in a fight very easily. Like, Sagat, pretty powerful, really. I mean, I say that, but, like, you can see immediately how much more honest the fight with Sagat is than the one with Vega. See? It took me like half an hour to take one round against Vega. I got one against Sagat first try. Okay, so, let's go.
Round 3, fight!
Will I beat Sagat first try? I'm gonna say no, because that Tiger Uppercut did so much damage.
Tiger uppercut!
Yeah, I just jumped right into a Tiger Uppercut, like, 2 or 3 times. Okay, yeah. But that's fine. That is perfectly fine, because I want to go back to playing Ryu anyway. Like, I want to be... Like, I want to beat Sagat with Ryu, mostly just because, you know, it's the canon matchup, because Sagat has that giant scar on his chest because of Ryu. Ooh. So obviously, okay, so for style points, I do want to win with the Shoryuken, but like, if it comes down to like, I can win, or like I can, basically, if it's a situation where I can either win or lose trying to win with the Shoryu, I'll just take the win. But, you know, also I feel kind of, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how, like, I try playing I do this as Chun, and I nearly win straight away. I switch to Ryu, a character who I genuinely think I'm so much better as, and I just get absolutely annihilated. But it'll be fine. Okay, you know what? We lost again, but it's okay. We can do this. Okay, this is Sagat, attempt 3.
Round 1.
Battle 49.
Fight.
Okay, did decent damage. I didn't quite get the, like, kind of combo that I was looking for, but I'll take it. What I should do, I think... I don't know how that did so much. Like, I get that it was probably, like, a counter hit, but that just wiped him out. I'm not going to complain, though. Yeah, basically, what I think I should probably try to do is, like, if he goes for a Tiger Shot, I should wait for that. Like, wait for Tiger Shot, jump over it, and then just go for it. Like, just whiff punish for Tiger Shot, pretty much. I think that should be probably my strategy. Okay, I got a hit in. But I feel like I also need to be, you know, a bit... I need to play a bit on the defense. And it's about... He cancelled out of that so fast. That wasn't even a cancel. Like, I don't think that was even a cancel. That was just recovery frames. Okay. I can do this, though. I can do this. I feel so much more comfortable fighting Sagat than I did with Vega, though. Like, I'm actually having fun again. Like, I may not be winning straight away, but, like, I'm nowhere near as... And I feel like losing to a Shoto doesn't feel as bad. Like, losing to a Shoto feels honest, you know? Like, I feel like if I lose to a Shoto, it's like, okay, I lost to some, like, fundamentals or something. But, like, I lose to Vega in this especially, and it's like, what was I meant to do there? Okay, yeah. I shouldn't have jumped. I should have just stood and blocked. Okay, okay. Well, we have... If nothing else, we are consistently taking him to the 3rd round. If nothing else, we can consistently say we are taking him to the 3rd round. Well, I mean, if nothing else... Oh, no. I got him. And I finished him with the Shoryuken. Nice. Sagat, we got him in like 5 attempts. And now we are on to the final boss. So, there goes Sagat. Bring on M. Bison. Oh, they even gave him red eyes in this one. Cool. Okay, let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, cool, they even gave him, like, the cloak and everything. That's kind of cool. Okay, that was a lot of stun very quickly. I'll be honest, like, I've never thought this stage doesn't really scream Bison to me, you know? Like, it's a kind of cool looking stage, but it's not really one I would associate with M. Bison. Like, I don't know, it's just not really... I don't know, it just doesn't... It's just not really Bison's type of place, I guess. Like, if anything, I'd say this might be like more of an Akuma stage than... No, I don't know, it definitely doesn't feel like a Bison stage, you know? Like, it doesn't really seem like the kind of place where, like, you know, Dictator is. It's not really... It doesn't scream, this is where you're fighting the final boss. If anything, Sagat's stage probably did that better. But then again, Sagat was the final boss in Street Fighter 1. And Street Fighter 1, hoo boy, those controls, huh? I say that, I've never actually played Street Fighter 1, but I've never heard anyone be complimentary of those controls. Okay, he is... For a charge character, he is going wild with these moves. Like, for a charge character, that man is going wild. Like, no way can he... Like, no... Like, a human player could not charge... A human player would not be able to charge for moves that fast. Okay, well, We got a fairly clean hit in though. Ah, no. I got a Shoryuken there when I wanted the Hado. Okay. Okay, I can do this. I can beat him. I know I can beat him. And if nothing else, I'm gonna have more fun fighting him than I did with Vega. Okay, yeah, we still lost pretty badly, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I would say we're learning, but we very clearly aren't. Let's try switching characters. Yeah, let's try Chun. Let's switch and try Chun. We'll try Chun once. And then I'm going to go back to playing Ryu. Because, you know what? I mean, Chun beat Vega. I beat Vega with her, so who knows? I got stunned. I got a stun. I was so close. He was on like 10%. Like one more good hit and I had him. Like one more heavy and that was like one more heavy and he was down and I had him. Well, for one round anyway. But still, sometimes you just need that one round. Sometimes that one round can get you all the momentum in the world. I say that, but you know, oh, yeah. Okay, back to playing Ryu. I'll be honest, I'll be totally honest, I don't even know what the story is in Street Fighter 1. Sorry, Street Fighter 2. I know that it's like the World Warrior tournament, and I assume that Ryu does canonically win, but like, this is like after Alpha, so like, people probably like know about Bison by now. I don't know. I would just like to note that Tatsu came out, and I had not hit a single kick button. I had pressed a punch, and the Tatsu came out.
Round 2, fight!
Okay. Well, that just destroyed me immediately. Well, that went badly. Okay. I can beat him. I can beat him. I know I can. I know I can beat him. I don't know why, if I would quite like to ask past me, it's like, hey, like, you've been ill, like, half of this week, why of all games did you decide to just randomly record an episode on Street Fighter 2? Like, I would quite like to ask my past self that. Because, I'll be honest, I don't know why I played this. I don't know why I picked Street Fighter 2 for this. Okay, the active frames on that Psycho Crusher are kind of wild. And so is the speed at which that flip kick can come out. Like, motions don't come out that fast. I can beat him. I can beat him. I know I can. I've beaten him before, I will beat him again. Like, outside of Street Fighter 3 where it was very clearly always Gil. Wait, was it Gil in New Generation? I'll be honest, I've never played New Generation. I've seen Second Impact. But like, as far as Street Fighter 3 goes, I only really know Third Strike. So I got stunned, comboed, back into stun. That was maybe a little bit on the ridiculous side.
Round 2.
But yeah, like, I do know that, like, when it comes to the bosses, it's pretty much always Bison. I know Street Fighter 5's I remember Street Fighter 5's story mode ended with the tease of, like, oh, it's Gil. It's like, okay, cool, but that story never got a follow-up. And Street Fighter 6 is apparently, like, way into the future, like, even past Third Strike. So I don't really see that getting, you know, much of a follow-up in 6. This man just blocked in stun. You know what? It's fine though. It's fine. Okay, I can do this. I can get him. I can get him. One more. One more hit. I need one hit. No! It was so close. I nearly had him. We were so close. We were one hit away. But you know what? That's fine. It's fine. We got a lot of progress there. But yeah, Bison's like always the final boss. I will say, however, if there's one character I feel really bad for in Street Fighter V, it's Necalli. Like, that character got robbed of, like, everything he could have possibly ever had. Like, dude was very clearly, like, in the early marketing and even, like, the opening for the original release of the game and its visuals and everything. His V-trigger is straight up just a boss form, basically. Like, Necalli was a character who was like, he was basically fully set up and prepared to be a boss. And then he just isn't. Like, and then he just isn't, and then even in the story mode, he kind of just turns up, Ryu beats him, and he just disappears. Like, it wasn't, it's weird. Honestly, this is absolutely getting edited down, because this is a movie at this point. Okay, I got a good hit in, got some good damage, Clean, we got a fairly clean first round. Very nice, very good. That's exactly what I needed. That is exactly the start I needed for this match. That was exactly the start I did not need for round 2. The game evidently took it very personally that I took the first round. Okay. Okay, I can do this. Final round. Okay, clean. Nice. No. Okay, one hit. I need one hit. Oh, come on! Really? You saw that, right? You saw that. You saw him go into the recoil animation because he got hit by that Hadouken. But I guess it came out so close to him that he got knocked back but didn't take damage. That should have at least, at the bare minimum, that should have been a double KO. I feel like I was absolutely robbed in that final round there. Like, not gonna lie, I feel like I was just robbed of a win. There we go. That's what should have happened. Only, you know, it should have been a double KO, so I should have gotten at least a 4th round there. But you know what? That's fine. That's fine, because you know what? We got the first round. I'm block stunned there. Like, he got so many of those flip kicks out in a row, and I was basically just stuck in block stun the entire time. And he mashed out of that so fast. I need one hit. Don't care how it comes. There we go. Sit down. We're done here. It took like 60 plus attempts, but I finally run. Get out of here, Street Fighter 2. As the award ceremony begins, and the crowd can be heard whispering. Where is the champion? Where is Ryu? Already seeking the next challenge, ceremony means nothing to him. The fight is everything. And that's why it took me like 60 plus attempts. But you know what? we won. How do I... there we go. Now we're just doing Shoryukens under a waterfall. Like a big hero. Well, we won. It was anything but clean. But a win is a win. And with that, we can now finally put this into the thing to show how many attempts it took next to the other games that we've taken, that we've done on this. And, to say the least, this one has been by far the longest one to do. Like, I think it took more continues to do this than every other previous episode put together. That is how badly Street Fighter 2 went. Now, I would just like to say outright, I don't think I'm someone who would fully accept I am not good at Street Fighter. But I feel like if I was to do this in Street Fighter 4, or Street Fighter 5, or even Third Strike, or something, I think I would take nowhere near as many attempts. Like, obviously, Vega was a huge problem. Like, Vega, I would go as far as to say is outright, like, I would go as far as to say if the fight with Vega was outright bad game design. But other than that, I don't really have many issues. Would I say I like Street Fighter 2? No, not really. But do I respect the hell out of it? Yes, because, well, it's one of those games. Like, it's one of those games where, like, I may not be a massive fan of it, but, like, without it, fighting games wouldn't be what they are. They would not be where they are. They would not be the magical genre that we are now. Oh, so for that, I can only really thank Street Fighter 2. Even if it's definitely not a game I massively enjoyed playing, but I'm definitely gonna have to edit this one down, because as I sit here recording this, I've been recording for 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 50 seconds. So with that, I'm gonna have to edit this down before I post this up, otherwise it's gonna be a movie of me losing. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one off here. As always, feel free to leave a comment, click any button down below if you'll so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where I hopefully do better in whatever I'm playing next. Okay, so, hang on, wait, I do want to double check. Was I on the highest difficulty? Okay, I was on the highest difficulty, at least. First, like, I got to Vega and I thought, wait, am I only on 6 out of 7? And I just wanted to double check. But anyway, yeah, as stated about 10 seconds ago, as always, feel free to leave a comment, click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all in the next one, where, it'll be probably Persona tomorrow, and then, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here. Hopefully the next time I do one of these, it won't go as badly as this did. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Okay, later.